I do not know this gentleman, but I'm getting to know him because we're back and forth, trying to get this thing set up.
We had
And
some
so
good,
he's
good
gonna-
text and some good information going back and
He's
forth.
from Manchester, but he's going to invite you to come and work on the back side of the guitar while he's talking about it. I'll let him
Yeah.
explain that all to you.
Good evening, everybody, and
Hi.
thanks for the opportunity of doing my speech here and talking to you about my preferences of art and my artwork. And I was real excited about doing this project. So I understand that this is a community reach out. Everybody who's an artist here, you talk to your friends, you talk to other people, they talk to other people. It's a massive community. We have a great gallery here. It's fantastic. And so the impressions that I have are my own. And if I'm talking about art to artists, it is my impression. And I'm not forcing my opinion or anything like that or things like that. Anyway, so here's the guitar that we're talking about here. And I'm kind of excited to do this for the project. Take a look. So, everybody was familiar with Brian Wilson? He just passed, right? Everybody loved the Beach Boys. Summertime in New Hampshire is no other place different than in California. We all have the same kind of, love of the beach and everything else. I went crazy here a little bit. What was that?
Oh, man.
Old man of the mountains, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Right? So, and you don't see strings here, you just see, more beads and whatnot here. So I wanted to take and put a musical embodiment
Season's greetings.
into this.
That's very
But
general.
I didn't
Anything
do
is
the other side. What I did is I sketched on the other side. And if anybody who would want to come up tonight while I'm doing my talk here, we've got paints, mixing plates, et cetera. Feel free to, if you want to, come on up. There's a picture of a campfire with mountain range, and you can't really see all this campfire. And on the words here, next to the music notes, it says, "We're picking up good, good, good vibrations." So it's a tie-in with everything here. So there's an ice cream cone, there's some ocean waves, the state of New Hampshire, G-Clef and all that. So I wanted to, invite you to be interactive and participate if you'd like to do that. So we have all different types of paints. You can hear me as I'm speaking, and if you want to, work on this would be great. So anybody, don't be shy.
Who wants to see your talent?
Go for it, Martha.
Yeah, you know me.
Yes. Well, you can take a picture when it's all done.
I don't know the best choice to put this in. Get out.
I gotta go get it first.
Whatever you decide is fine with me.
I just found the castle theme. It's season's greetings, so whatever is beautiful and expresses the season, that's it.
So coming up here, I had no idea how many people we'd have, in attendance, but, if this is something that you think you want to work on, this is great. But more than that, so that's the guitar project. There's many avenues, people who are looking at art, want to be artists, who are influenced by other artists and interest. Maybe they want to do live model sketching. Maybe you want to, work with wood carvings. I've done here. I did a kind of looks like a mountain climber on a real log. So, and I did also a wood carving here, as you can see. You know what this is? It's a rung from a ladder. Oh. Right, the old time wood ladder. So yeah, so that was fun. Wood carving as well, back to the summer theme. So I did this here, that's all this piece of nice wood. All kinds of nice things. Nature in New Hampshire, God, we get the 4 seasons all the time. Every time you turn the page on the calendar, you've got another palette to do your art from, right? You've got winter, you've got spring, you've got fall, summer particularly. And so people do make their choices. Go out and buy a pile of canvases and go crazy, right? So that's the beauty of, living in the state and having all those varieties. And so, I don't need to tell you this, but style and technique is important for, what might be shaped from your personality. What draws you to art. You want to experiment. You've seen other people do abstract things, those kinds of things. Everything is interpreted by you, how you do it. So there's resources and trainings. There's all different types of avenues that you can follow to be an artist. People can choose a conservative style of painting and art. People can choose abstract. This is a abstract. You can see that all the way. That's a picture of the fall. The sky is anything but traditional. So that's that one. And so how do you expand your interest? Well, there's common likes discussions. There's galleries like this. There's different programs or businesses or clubs or workshops. You can follow any of those and further your interest in art any way you'd like to do. So artists go light or artists go deep. It depends on your interest, right? I like to say too that you hear people say, you have an eye for photography. You do, okay. Is that real or cliche? It's totally real, isn't it? You can tell the difference between a picture of someone's at a wedding and all you see is the backs of people's heads or, the sides or tables or something like that. But then you see some people who take the time to frame a picture, look for the lighting, so it's very real. It's very real. It's not a cliche. And smartphones are great. You don't have to have, a digital camera or something like that because those tools are already in those smartphones today. They're fantastic, right? And so, an eye for photography, but you have a vision for art. To me, you have a vision for art. You follow, what your instincts and interests are and how you develop your own style and technique. And there's proper training. There's other clubs, people who can really give you more insight on all those kinds of things. And so where do you start? So if you're looking at painting, okay, so you have so much variety. You have watercolors, you have acrylics, you have a variety of brushes, you have all types of aids, sponges, different things that that you can do to make your paintings look, how you want them to, or experiment, right? You want to be aware of tone, lighting, shading. It is so very particular when you're looking at a park or something like that, and you see the sun here and the tree and the shade and the shadowing. You want to be able to see that, which you can see on people who really have taken the time to look at that. So this is a picture, a painting I did not too long ago. It could be any place in Italy or Europe or something like
Looks
that.
like Nantucket.
Could you?
I took a picture like that, and there was a boat right in the center.
Yeah.
In the
Well, that's the beauty of being an artist. You can put anything where you want.
Move them out.
You can put a donkey head there in the middle. But you want to be able to, give the same vision that you had to be inspired to do the painting, right? So, if you've been to these places, it's even a better thing for you because you can remember or it made, a mark on you or something. So that could be just anywhere at all. But like I was saying, shading, art, laying the picture out, making sure you get things, composition-wise. I need to tell you, you're an artist. So what else? And drawing, If you're doing, you know, pen and ink, or just pencil to a sketch pad or something. So you're interested in shapes, you're interested in perspectives, you're interested in, and to me, humans are very hard to draw and sketch, but there's so much as part of the face, as part of, you know, skin and all these things. Some people capture those as well. With paint, I think that's a particularly advanced, you know, thing to do in that. So one other thing, so where do your inspirations come from? Your inspirations may come from your environment, from who you see around you, where you go. It could be different events. You could be at, you know, a balloon, hot air balloon festival, something like that. It's so inspirational to see all these colors in that big, massive area of light. You know, you want to get back on a canvas and you want to, you know, draw, paint it or draw or something like that. And your inspirations can come from hobbies and interests, or, you know, things that your friends do, or, you know, media. There's so much between what you can look at on YouTube or on, you know, different galleries, those kinds of things. You're always seeing and more exposed to anything and everything that's out there to help you make your choices about how you're going to do your art. Let's see what else we got.